Hello, welcome to Dungeon Drawers Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Today we're reviewing Frozen for Christmas month. We're playing Dragon Quest VIII because I'm stuck in the game. So, we're just grinding out and working on some alchemy recipes. So what we're reviewing today is the 2010 horror thriller Frozen, which is an hour and 33 minutes, directed and written by Adam Green. Where have I heard? Oh, this guy worked on Hatchet, which Hatchet was a good movie. Oh, that Adam Green. I know that guy. He was the guy who did that TV show Holliston, and he directed and starred in that movie, that survival horror movie we reviewed. Not survival horror. That found footage movie we reviewed about the monsters with Ray Rice. I forget what that movie is called, but if you check my found footage horror movie reviews, it'll be on there, right? So, like, the movie stars Emma Bell, Shawn Ashmore, and I'm not sure if that's because there's the Ashmore twins. One of them was from X-Men, so I have no idea if that's the Shawn Ashmore from X-Men. Because like I said, he has a twin brother, right? That's also an actor, and you got Kevin Zegers, right? So Frozen, the 2010 horror film, is about the three college students who go to this ski lodge, right? And they didn't pay for to ski, right? They just they bribe a dude to where the fuck am I? I gotta check the map. They bribe a dude to let them ski. They only got the place closes and the place closes and they beg the guy, hey, let them do one more run down the hill. And what ends up happening is that he gets called into the office, right? He gets called into the office, and some guy covers for him. But before the guy went to the office, he told him, "Hey, watch out for three more people," right? So what ended up happening? There was already three people on the hill that were skiing, that were snowboarding down. So what ends up happening is they mistake that guy who was covering for the other guy mistakes the snowboarders for the three characters on the ski lift. So what ends up happening is they close down and our three main characters are stuck on the ski lift, right? And they have to try to survive. And the shittiest thing is that the ski lodge is closed, right, for till for another 5 days, right? So our characters are stuck there, right? So the movie has I gotta say was really tense, right? They did some good setups where they were while they're chatting up there before they even know anything's wrong, because there's a prior scene where where the ski lift gets stuck, right? They start talking and they talk about one of the worst ways to die. One of the ways one of the guys says is being eaten by a shark. And what ends up happening is there are wolves in the movie, right? Who who are a major threat in the film, and not you don't just have the wolves as the threat. You have the ice and snow, right? So I thought this movie was pretty good, but the movie is kind of a downer, but it kind of has a happy ending, kind of. But what sucks is that like our characters are kind of, well, the two guy characters are like, I thought were great. They were fine. It was the female character in the movie who was kind of a dumbass, right? She got like a puppy for Christmas, right? And leaves the puppy at home, right? So she's like, that's a subplot in the movie where like, oh, she's left her puppy at home and she's probably starving to death. Who the fuck leaves a puppy alone, unsupervised? Like, oh my god, like that was so retarded. Like, and and nobody thought, hey, we're gonna go to the ski lodge, right? It's like, what the fuck, man? These characters were retards, and how bad would this movie been if they were to cut to the puppy starving at home, man? I would have hated this fucking film, right? Which, I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but like, yeah, one of our, I pretty much did, like, I pretty much did, like, the two guys' characters die, and like, the female, the least likable character out of all three of them survives, right? And you don't even get to see, like, this, you don't even get to find out, okay, did the puppy survive? Did it starve to death after being alone for 3 days by itself? That's right? Which, I don't know, they should have shown that. If people want to know if there's any cool gore in the movie, there's like a scene where like, one of the boyfriend of the chick character, jumps down from the ski lift and literally breaks both his fucking legs. It's like, what? Jesus Christ, dude! You should have like tried to like went limp or something, right? That was dumb, right? He literally breaks both his legs and wolves show up, right? Which there are great shots in the film, like when you see like when they're stuck on the ski lift for the second time, and like behind them you can slowly in the background see the lights going off. That was great, right? And the wolves in the movie are pretty. The fights with the wolves, where like what sucks is one of the other character, Joe, is able to climb down, climb the cable wire, which is razor sharp, cuts both his hands, which sounds kind of unbelievable. He would be able to do that, especially since they were already up there for like 2 days, right? He's able to climb down, but ends up getting attacked by the wolves. Which once he injured one of them, they probably would have been like, fuck this, and go finish eating the other guy, because they didn't even finish eating the other character, like, right? So that kind of did not make sense that they would go after, that the wolves, like, they probably would have finished off eating finished off eating the other guy before endangering themselves, because, like, one of them, the alpha, already got hurt fighting Joe, so that didn't make sense. Also, there's, like, a scene where that's pretty gross, where the chick pisses herself after holding in her piss all night. Realistically, wouldn't she have pissed herself while she was asleep? Right? So that didn't make sense. But overall, I thought the movie was pretty cool. I love that the one dude, like, Iceman in the movie, is like a contrarian and thinks like snowboarding is emo, which to me, skiing to me is like once snowboarding was invented, uh, I I would say lame. I was gonna say another word for lame, but I don't know. I could be wrong on that. So yeah, I don't know. Overall, I thought the movie was good, and like I did say, like I was gonna review winter horror movies or just winter movies in general for Christmas month. I wasn't just going to review just Dragon Dung. What the fuck? Is this even a good place to grind? I don't know. There's like a free inn right outside of this place, so that's why I'm here. Oh man. So yeah, I don't know. Overall, I enjoyed the movie and I thought it was good. I'm giving it like a 7 out of 10. Right. So like my next movie review, I'm probably going to review Olive the Reindeer. So I can't remember who, but somebody asked me to review that movie, right? So we're gonna review Olive the Reindeer, and then after that, we'll see what we'll review next for Christmas month, right? Oh, and I'm close to finishing. I think in a week or two, I should be done with Digimon Frontier, which Bokumon was in the recent episode of Digimon Ghost Game, which I thought was fine. I didn't like though how they really need to show them getting bit in the ass by letting a Digimon go, right? And it coming back to like haunt them, like it ends up killing somebody or someone, because the show is for a Digimon show that's supposed to have like a horror theme. It's very like like the characters are so naive, man. It should bite them in the ass, right? And it looks like we might be getting some cool villains next episode. But like really the show, I know the show is supposed to be episodic, but it's like, can we get like a major villain or something? I would really hate for this show to turn into like, Cowboy Bebop or like Samurai Champloo, where it's like, episodic, but like, you get like a cool finale, like a two-parter or something, because that we really need like a villain, right? Because the show, to me, if I wasn't a Digimon fan and I was just an anime fan, I probably would have dropped the show by now, because it's getting a bit too repetitive and kind of boring, right? So yeah, they need to introduce some major villains, right? Because the show is getting boring in my opinion. All right, so that's my kind of my take on the current Digimon Ghost Game, right? Yeah. Well, that's it, guys. Peace.